In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's good, everybody? And welcome to another episode of Fresh Talks. It's your host that does the most. It's like, I don't really do that much. Fresh Philly. And just to let y'all know, I bought a mic. It was on sale. It's pretty good. Hopefully it runs well. I'm still trying to get a hold of this podcast and trying to understand the nooks and crannies and whatnot. So this is episode 3, and hopefully with this episode, knock it down a little bit. Hopefully within like a 30 minute session. So let's get into it. Last week, I saw on social media that Balenciaga shoelaces that are earrings cost $250. $250 for some goddamn shoelaces that are earrings. I don't know about you. I don't care if I had money to blow or not. But that's just stupid. You know what I mean? Balenciaga is the true meaning of let me slap our name on it just to see if it sells. And it probably did. It's the same concept when they did the trash bags. It's so stupid. So stupid. But it is what it is. What else? There's a couple of releases coming out that I'm looking forward to. We got the Jordan 1 Yellow Toes, which is, to be honest, I'm really looking forward for that. Ironically, it's going retail right now for early pairs, which makes no sense. You know what I mean? Another pair of Jordans that's like highly anticipated for me is the Georgetown 6s. I'm only a fan of Georgetown because of Allen Iverson, who I idolized growing up, watching basketball. He's the reason why I started watching basketball, because of AI. A lot of people, they say like MJ and all them, like Larry Bird, Matt Johnson, all those GOATs. But AI started it for me. And just to throw some shade, LeBron James is the GOAT. And everyone will say, but 6-0, 6-0. All right, but how many times has he lost in the playoffs? You know what I mean? That's all. I'm gonna keep it at that. What else is there going on? Bapesta's doing the Marvel collection. There's 6 pairs. I'm supposedly already dropped. It's sold out in like seconds. It's ironic because no one really cared about Bapesta's. The wave is still there, but retail is what, $290, $310 or whatever. The only pair that I wanted, if anything, would be the Black Widow. That's the only pair that caught my attention. What else? The Citrus 7s released last week, or the week before that, or whatever, within 14-day span, so 2 weeks. On social media, there's a picture or video flown around about quality control with the Citrus 7s, because someone received a pair that was highly moldy. I was like, dude, that makes no sense. Hold on. And Jordan or Nike as a company, as a brand, because it's Nike first, then the branch off is Jordan. They seriously gotta do better. You know what I mean? How can I guess you can say billion-dollar company like Nike can lack so badly on quality control? And this literally isn't the first time. You know what I mean? They'll do better the next couple rounds, and then it happens again. I mean, everyone makes mistakes. So it is what it is. You can't hate on that. But it's ridiculous because, like, at the end of the day, it's like, how can you not see that? It's all black shoe, and the mold isn't like black mold or anything. It's like gray and white, so you see that off the rip. But most likely it's, we're all humans, we all make mistakes, so it's cool. I just hope that person got their money back, probably sent it back, and we'll go off of that. What else is going on, guys? I've been on eBay, just surfing the prices around for especially Air Maxes. And Air Maxes are literally like everyone's least priority sneaker at the moment. So for me personally, I'm going to capitalize on that. And, the market is dead overall, which is good for a consumer like me or anyone out there that's listening. So capitalize on that, make sure they're legit. Of course, if you're paying that type of money, make sure they're legit. What else is there going on? Recently, I was able to go to a thrift store that was doing a back to school type of thing. They had some good shoes. A couple, like there was Cool Grays, some 5s, some Jordan 1s, a lot of Air Force 1s, and mind you, it's like, thrift shop prices. They're selling it for like 50 to like $130 or whatever, but none was in my size. And I was so sad. I wasn't sad, but like I was a little frustrated because I was like, dude, I wish I was able to get something in my size. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I was on South Street this Saturday. Was it Saturday? Friday or Saturday. It was date night, or date day with me and my wife. We went to go see a movie. But prior, we went to Suplex, right? Suplex is a solid store on South Street. So shout out to Suplex. Good customer service. You know what I mean? I shop with them from time to time, and on their IG, they posted up like, these summer sales, like NS summer sales type of thing. I saw a pair of Bred ones for $475, and let me tell you, I was like late to the party with it though, because they opened at like 11, and I saw that post at like 12 to 1, and I didn't get there till like 1:30. And don't you guys hate it when you see something like that online and you have to go in store, and like see if they still have it, unless someone copped it already, and then you're just shit out of luck. It reminds me of another situation. I was at Common Ground in Center City. Shout out to Common Ground. Great store. I know the owner personally. Amazing dude. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say his name because I don't know. I don't want to throw out his privacy out there and his info out there like that, because just out of respect. But one day I noticed, at night technically, I noticed that they posted up a pair of was it Jordan 6 infrareds for literally $100. I was like, bet I'm gonna just get there when they open up, and I'll just buy them. They open up at 11, and I legit was outside at like 10:40. I was like, bet. After I hit the gym, I go straight there. So I'm there. Next thing you know, they open up for me. My boy opens up. I tell him what I need. He go get some for me. I check him out. Cool. I'm gonna buy him. We chatted up. No more than 3 minutes. Some other dude comes in and was like, yo, do you guys still have the Jordan Jordan 6 infrareds. My boy looks at me like, yo, he just copped it. And that customer, the second guy that came in, was like, yo, can I get him? Can I get him? Da, da, da. I was like, yo, sorry. Like, I was here first, you know. More of the story, early bird gets the worm, you know. It's like back then when there used to be campouts for shoes. So, you know, you want to be the first person in line. If you're the first person in line, you're guaranteed your size no matter what, unless somehow the size run didn't come with your size specifically. You know, like that's the thing. What is crazy about social media and the sneaker community is like post up anything, and if you're near the store, you know, automatically you could cop right away. You know, but then there's also a dark side that I think about, but I don't think a lot of people see. Like, for example, a thrift store, a consignment store, whatever. Well, let's say more so thrift, you know, like stores like Plato's Closet mainly, because those are the main thrift stores I go to. Oh, and Buffalo Exchange. You know, the sneaker culture now, the community itself is different compared to how it was 10 years ago. You know, you can say like 7 out of 10 back then didn't know what a Jordan 1 bread was, you know, like only a selective few. So imagine this: if someone that doesn't care, just want to make a quick buck, sells their shoes to Plato's or Buffalo Exchange, you know what I mean? And then next thing you know, like the worker that like he doesn't want them or she doesn't want them but knows what they are, hits up their boyfriend or their homie like, yo, I got this right now, I'll hold it for you, you know? So how's that fair to someone like me who would like a chance to purchase a shoe, you know? But it's a dog eat dog world when it comes to the sneaker community. You can't say that it's not, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, I will probably do the same thing too. I'll admit it. You, like, anyone that's listening out there, y'all say y'all wouldn't have done that, you know, because you want to win, you know. With the sneaker community, what that taught me was like, you want a shoe that no one else has, or at least doesn't have on at the function. You know, when you dress down your outfit and then you put on the shoe, you either build it up from the top to bottom or bottom to top. You know, for me personally, I build from the bottom top. So I go shoe, jeans or shorts, and then the shirt, which is, you know, a tee or whatever. But I build from the bottom up because, you know, I try my best to rotate my shoes accordingly so I don't beat them down to the ground. You know, I wear my shit. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I want to treat my shoes with respect. I want to treat my shoes with like love and affection. You know what I mean? Because to be honest, every time I wear a pair, I do clean them. You know, like I clean them at the end of the week. Of course, I don't clean them right away, but I clean them. You know, just for me to have something to do. You know, and plus, like, I clean all my shoes. You know, learning throughout the years, understanding how like a suede brush works. You know what I mean? To a suede eraser type of thing. You know, it works. You know, and back to the topic of, you know, wanting to be unique. Basically, like, you want that awe, you want that satisfaction. Like when you walk in, it's like, yo, you don't have these shits, but I do. Or like, oh, I got mines. You know, back then, like, if someone wears the same shoe, like, you get a little butthurt. Like, I admit, like, especially my college days, I was definitely butthurt. I would definitely get butthurt because, like, it's like, damn, you want to feel like an individual, like a special individual. But, you know, you can't, like, you can't predict everyone's mindset or movement, you know. But yeah, like nowadays it's okay. Like everyone wants the same thing, and it's that's not a bad thing, you know. It shows that everyone, I guess it is, but to me, it's like everyone has a similar taste. It is what it is, you know. Because every day when I walk out, I see someone with like Mocha ones to UNC ones, and like Panda Dunks especially. It's so saturated now, or at least like how I see it. At least it's like the Panda Dunk is equivalent to the Air Force One. Like I'm not saying like history wise or or impact, but what I'm saying, a lot of foot traffic, a lot of consumers are wearing or buying Panda One. I was about to say Panda Ones, Nike Dunk Pandas. You know, it's crazy though. It's crazy, but this is just a new wave, a new hype for the newer generation, and to me, it's okay. You know what I mean? It's worn out, yes, but that's part of the sneaker culture. Sooner or later there's gonna be a new wave. I don't see anything like tipping the Panda Dunks anytime soon, unless somehow like those reverse Panda Dunks that are coming out soon, they top Pandas, but I doubt it. I highly doubt it. What else? The sneakers app I tried last week. Nothing but L's, man. And I hope. I think it's coming out this Friday. I believe those denim Air Max ones. Let me see. When are they exactly? Yeah, Friday. This Friday, on the 26th. I really hope I get those. Those are fire. You know what I mean? Just look it up. It's basically Air Max One with some denim and some gum bottom soles. You know what I mean? Like you can't get better than that. And to be honest, that shoe right there, if you guys know sneaker culture, one of the goats of sneaker culture is Mayer, and I know for a fact this is like a shoe for him. You know what I mean? But I'm not liking it because of him. I'm just throwing it out there just to give y'all a little education or little insight. They're called the Dirty Denim. Retail, I believe, should be $150. And I hope I'm able to get them. You know what I mean? Because I've been on like this Air Max like wave for myself personally, especially the ones. Just the way it is. But like it's so hard to find certain colorways. Hopefully one day I can get the Atmos ones, because those are my grails when it comes to Air Max. It's like I would say 90% of like anyone's grails when it comes to Air Max, to be honest with you. And I'm one of those 90%. But it's a dope shoe. What's another one that's coming out that I might be interested in? To be honest, I wanted the woman's Air Force One. It's like a UNC UNC colorway. It's a high woman's Air Force One, like I said. Very dope. Has the strap. Something classic, something simple. You know what I mean? I'm not always about hype shoes or like rare shoes. I'm also with the inline stuff too. And for those who don't know what inline means, basically GR. To be honest with you, I've been waiting to use that term for like the longest, because like I don't know, I just say some basic shit, but like inline sounds kind of dope, a new little term. Damn, I sound like a boomer. But yeah, I hope everyone gets shoes that they want this week, because like since the market is dying, I hope like sneaker apps gets a little easier. There is a pair of SBs that I do want. That's tomorrow. It comes out the same day with Jordan 3s. Jordan 3s is like typical white and like it looks like white cement, but then instead of the black and the red, it's purple. You know what I mean? So it's a dope colorway. Simple, clean. If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. You know, I just don't really care for it. But if I win, I win. I wouldn't mind rocking it a couple times and probably resell it for like 100. The SB that's coming out tomorrow, All Love. It's a pretty dope shoe. I'll probably try, to be honest with you, because what I like about it, like the details on the toe, where the hole punction is for, so your feet don't stink, basically. The ventilation, instead of regular circular holes, it's heart. And that's the only thing that sold me. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Out of all the things that's on there, like the quilted inside, or like on the tag it says, Fro Skate or All Love No Hate. And besides the color being very abstract and like bright, or the like translucent midsole, I really want it because of the heart punctions on the toe. Like small things like that, what makes SB SB. You know what I mean? They're always unique, they're always distinctive, and it's wild. What else? Thursday as well. There's this Thursday coming up. There's Air Max Pennies. It's like a white and Varsity Royal. It's kind of dope. Very clean. Very clean. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. I feel like these might actually sit in stores because it's not a collab. Like last week's penny. Those are reselling for like what, 230, 240 or whatever, for my size at least. And yeah. So my last post on TikTok, just so you guys know, I asked for questions in the comments just to, ask them in person, ask them on the podcast. So one of the questions was, what from Zeke Agin, what shoe made you into a sneakerhead? And I always gave stories about how the Nike Air Revolution started it for me. But to be honest, like that, what basically gave me that kick to actually start wanting to ask my parents for shoes, or me buying it myself. But I will have to say, like, my first shoe, I remember it was in 8th grade, Reebok Classic highs with straps. You know what I mean? White. And like, I remember I was in Texas. My aunt bought them for me. It was summertime of me becoming a freshman, actually. Yeah, I remember. And I rocked them. I thought I was dope as shit, because all white shoe back in the day, 06, man, baggy area. I thought I was a shit. You know what I mean? I thought I was a rapper. I felt like a rapper. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that right there got me into liking shoes. But the Nike Air Revolutions got me, like, gave me that push to buy shoes. Sneaker Man 30 asked me what's my opinions on reps. Like I said before on my videos, I don't care. I don't personally rock reps, but I'm not gonna knock the next person that does, because I don't know what their financial situation is. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, as long as they're not scamming people, saying like, oh, buy these, selling it for like over 1,000, when in reality they're fake and they got it for $50 to 100 from some female or dude in China. Like, like, have morality. You know what I mean? I said morality. Have moral values. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care for it. If they like it, they like it. They don't, they don't. Like you shouldn't get mad at other people for rocking fakes. I understand why. Don't get me wrong. But me personally, it is what it is. Like, you rock it, you rock it. Just don't scam nobody, you know? I guess that's all for today, folks. Like, I'm trying to keep it, for this episode at least, I'm trying to just keep it at 30, or at least under 30. Please follow my TikTok, which is Fresh Philly 215. Was it my IG, which is I am Fresh Philly 215. And I started a YouTube not too long ago, and it's the same thing as my TikTok, Fresh Philly 215. Yeah. I hope everyone has a nice day. Stay safe out there. You know, it's still summertime, so it's still kind of a little hot out there. And hopefully next week, you hear from me again. So everyone, have a nice day. Deuces.